Hello, it's us again with another podcast. You alright, Richard?
I'm very well. Got World Cup fever, have you?
Yeah, I've come down with it.
Yeah, it's dreadful. It's dreadful, really.
But actually, no, to be honest, I've hardly watched a thing.
Oh.
So I don't know why I'm doing a podcast on this.
Oh, well, that puts me under a bit of pressure, doesn't it? Because I have watched all of it.
All of it?
All of it. All of it.
Live?
Many games live, yes. Yes, even the 2 a.m.s, yeah.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Okay. Talk about my problem or just the World Cup in general?
Yeah, let's cover both, I think. We can, so, should you be asleep right now on your new
yeah,
schedule?
Probably. I should be catching up, really. But here we are. Should we talk about some headlines? Should we talk about what we think's gone down that's been big?
Yeah, tell me what's been happening, because I've tried to watch it, but it's like checking your emails in the morning. I'm like trying to keep up and I've fallen behind.
You're only partway through the opening ceremony at this point, aren't you?
I watched that 5 days later than it was, and I don't think anyone's ever watched an opening ceremony that many days later.
No, you don't need to do that. That was, of course, the opening ceremony at the Azteca Stadium. It becomes the first stadium to host at 3 different World Cups.
Ah.
Do you know your years there?
Nope.
70, 86, and now, of course, 2026. Mexico and the USA got their opening wins as well, which is excellent. And Mexico, the first side into the next stage. 2 wins now.
Oh, really?
Indeed. USA got off to a brilliant win. You heard about that?
I did, yep.
Yeah, a good 4-1 win.
Matt?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't like the
that.
acronym, US Men's National Team.
Yeah, because what? Do we have to do that for every single men's national football team now?
No, I suppose not. But I mean, I don't mind it. I'm indifferent. The Usman Chris Richards became the first player to have 100% pass completion rate at the World Cup since records began. 83 out of 83 passes in that opening game. Pretty impressive, isn't it? It's not bad. Scotland got their first World Cup win since 1990.
Lovely.
You happy for them?
I am actually, yeah. And although it's getting a little bit too much about them taking over Boston, and
I've heard about this.
The headlines, they've drunk that pub dry.
Yeah. The kegs were out.
Yeah.
We'll go and get another order in. No, the brewery are out as well. They've drunk the whole place out.
Yeah.
Have you? I'm not sure. Germany managed another 7-1 win.
Yeah, but it was a lackluster one, wasn't it? It's the worst 7-1 win ever. Where we could see holes in Germany's lineup and go,
It is amazing that you've won 7-1 and people are talking about the opposition like, didn't they do well?
Yeah.
Curacao obviously at their first tournament and managed to give them a little bit of a scare. Quite good fun, that one. We've had 5 own goals already.
Oh.
There were only 2 at the last World Cup, so an uptick there.
Was it the Euros where there was a lot of own goals?
Yeah, there were a lot in that one as well. Don't know, the modern football's changing something there, or it's just an anomaly. Probably the latter.
No complaints about the ball at the moment. Everyone's loving the football.
No, Joe Hart's been talking about how he thinks it's taking off quicker than other footballs and it's catching goalkeepers, but to me just feels like a football.
Yeah. Although we did get a great own goal yesterday for Qatar.
Yes. Yeah, it's probably going wide.
Proper slice.
And he shanks it in. That was nice.
I like the chat afterwards. He was sort of trying to say like what he was trying to do, but there was nothing really you could say.
In the immediate aftermath as well, someone clearly gestures to him, and they're clearly sort of saying, "Is that going wide?" And he sort of points and goes, "No." It was, I had to clear it. He's like, "Oh, I don't think you did, mate." Tunisia sacked their manager after the first game. Sabri Lamouchi, not good.
Yeah, and who have they brought in instead?
I actually don't know. Who have they brought in?
I don't know.
Just one of the players. That's what happened at the AFCON, wasn't it, with the Ivory Coast a few years ago? Yeah, I don't know actually. Maybe they have. Should probably look into that.
Yeah. Sorry, I threw you on the spot there.
No, I just don't know the answer. Maybe they haven't got someone in. We'll have a look. Canada scored 5 goals against Qatar. Well, they actually scored 6. They won 6-0. But the 5 would have been enough to be the most from a CONCACAF nation at a World Cup ever. A brilliant win, and their first ever win, Canada at a World Cup.
Good for them.
Yeah,
I was
really
trying
good
to think of what their nicknames are, but I couldn't even get that.
I actually don't know what is their nickname.
Don't know. We'll get it on this.
Yeah, we will. It's good for the hosts to do well, isn't it? Why is that?
Definitely, but just general people, public.
Yeah, it just seems like always good vibes when the hosts do well at a tournament. So.
3 is a lot, though, isn't it?
3's too many, if anything. Yeah.
Big space.
Yeah, and it's a very big
What
space.
do we call it? We can't call it the Americas because it's not South America, and
Central and North, and yeah,
it's not really central either.
Well, Mexico.
Yeah, but then you've got like Belize, Guatemala. They're all Central America.
Yeah, but I guess that all falls under it. But yeah, I don't know. The CONCACAF World Cup.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's too vast. Not that I care, I'm not there. But yeah. Spain, Cape Verde, we should probably talk about that.
Yeah.
So Spain had 74% possession in that game, and somehow Cape Verde only committed one foul.
That's outrageous.
In a game where they got a result. It's not like they just rolled over. Maybe the biggest result of the tournament so far, that 0-0. No one was calling that, were they?
Will we see documentaries and films about this result?
Maybe. I mean, let's see how the rest of it goes for them. It could well be. Who knows? At 18 years and 143 days, Senegal's Ibrahim Mbappe became the youngest African goalscorer at a World Cup ever. He came on for Senegal, and he had to come on because Senegal actually have the oldest average team at 29 years of age.
Yes, yeah.
But he's their youngster, and he became the youngest African goalscorer. Johan Wissa became DR Congo's first ever World Cup goalscorer. It's actually their fourth World Cup appearance. Or fourth game, I should say. At this tournament, they were Zaire in 1974. If you didn't know that,
I did not know that.
Oh, there you go.
Wanted you to name the others, yeah.
Yeah, Johan Wissa, the first DR Congo goal scorer. Well done to him. And then we had Mbappe and Messi sort of setting records, overtaking each other, and all sorts.
Bad half of Mbappe to start off with, and then all forgotten.
And then a brilliant half. Scored a couple of goals, overtook Messi in the all-time stakes, became France's all-time World Cup goal scorer. And then a few hours later, Messi went, no, hang on here, I'm going to score a hat-trick, overtake you, become the all-time World Cup goal scorer. And he's now on 16 goals, level with Miroslav Klose. He's now Argentina's youngest and oldest World Cup goal scorer.
Yes, I read that.
The first to play at 6 World Cups as well. Ronaldo couldn't even beat him to that record, having played a few hours later.
And we were talking the other day, weren't we, about how he was a late starter into World Cups, Messi.
Well, yeah, so he scored at that first World Cup where he came off the bench, but then he didn't score at the 2010 World Cup. So after 2 World Cups, he only had 1 goal. And then, player at the tournament 2014 when they got to the final, and then started turning it on and obviously won the last one. So, there's still time for Ronaldo yet.
Yeah.
We'll come on to him, will we? Should we delve a little bit deeper into a few other matters?
Should we go to some paid sponsorship?
Yes, of course. Let's go to our advertisers.
Yeah, I've just got it here. Do you hate paying for television shows in the UK? Do you know what I hate?
What's that?
Paying for things. Especially television shows.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to turn on the TV and not think, oh, do I have to pay for that? Do you know what else I hate? If, like me, you want to look at mucky stuff on the internet without posting a picture of yourself pre-relief, NordVPN could be the answer.
Get NordVPN now and get your free trial.
Pretend you care about your computer security.
Oh.
Anyway, back to the show. So that are the headlines.
Yeah.
I've learnt a little bit more about the World Cup.
Yeah. I think we should first look at our power rankings.
Oh, yeah.
Look at our top sides at this World Cup. Now, only one team can win this thing. So I've gone with the top one.
Okay.
And that is Cape Verde.
They're going to win it?
What? Yeah, maybe.
They're the top at the moment.
They're top of the power rankings at the moment. They're the team that had the most unexpected result, the most impressive. And I've got no other room for anyone else. So.
And you don't need to score a goal to win the competition.
You do not need to score a goal to win a tournament. That is a fact.
Yeah, just do not concede.
That's right, yeah.
You're on course to do that.
Cape Verde may well be doing that.
Okay, heard it here first.
Yeah. Let's talk about the format a little bit, maybe the hosts. We talked about why the hosts doing well is important.
Sorry, pick it back on the pace.
You still think about the paid sponsorship, aren't you?
Yeah,
good that. So Mexico are through, as we mentioned. Canada and USA have also won games. How are you enjoying it in terms of the pageantry, the hosts, the format, just anything in that sort of realm?
Let's talk about the schedule. It's hard work, isn't it?
Yeah, there is a lot going on.
You know, over the evenings, because you sort of watch the evening game and you think, oh, I might watch the 11 p.m. as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then suddenly, next morning you look up, there's been another 3 games.
Not for me. I like it.
No,
no, yeah, there is. I think the spoiler-free access to media has been good for people because there are just 3 or 4 overnight now that which we're kind of not used to. We haven't had a World Cup like this in quite some time. Japan, Korea, 2002 was the timings were all over the place, and then obviously the World Cup in the USA in '94. But we've mostly been lucky with sort of either Europe or where the times have been good for Europe. Brazil was that? Well, there weren't any overnight games in Brazil though in 2014. With I don't recall that. So yeah, that's unusual.
Like it's just changed it slightly. Like it's brought back morning television. Like it's like you wake up and you just get your 30-minute bulletin. Yeah,
that's right. A lot of the podcasts going for that sort of this morning sort of vibe, aren't they? Yeah, true. So the third place teams going through has obviously been a point of contention, big talking point. I've got some numbers here. So Football Meets Data, I took this off their Instagram page. They were looking at the chances of qualifying as the best third placed team. If you took 4 points, and even if you had a -3 goal difference, they still say that you have a 98.7% chance of going through.
Because of the head-to-head. Well, I guess
yeah, just 4 points. I guess that's pretty much going to be enough. So even if you had a terrible goal difference, you're probably still going to go through. So going down to 3 points, if you had a 0 goal difference, they're saying that that'll give you a 93% chance on 3 points. Heading down, -1 goal difference, still an 81% chance. -2 goal difference with 3 points, 64% chance. And then a -3 goal difference with 3 points, 44% chance. So less than a 50% chance, but that does feel like a terrible record after 3 games, doesn't it? And it's still giving you around 50% less than.
We're only losing 16, aren't we?
Yeah, from 48 teams, we play all those games and you only lose 16 from your 48 just to get down to 32. It is a lot of football.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of these things, it's like, how many games can you talk about and how many teams can you talk about? There's so many. It's so vast. So, it has been good. It has been fun. But I think until we get down to the last 32, that's when you can really sort of concentrate on specific teams, I think. But, yeah.
Well, the whole week, people have just been going, hasn't started yet, has it? I was late. It had started.
Yeah, very much so.
They say, and mainly because England hadn't played yet.
Yeah, that's right. There were a lot of the big teams and the big players didn't come into it until the end of the tournament, and then a few have shown up, haven't they?
Yeah.
See Messi, Mbappe, we've talked about. Harry Kane with a couple of goals. Erling Haaland scored a couple of goals. So
one didn't.
Yeah, we will get onto him. We've always got time for Cristiano.
Yeah.
Come on to that shortly. Games kicking off late I find it so annoying and slightly inexcusable.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, they're always like 3 or 4 minutes late, and I know this is down to advertising. I know this is the US squeezing things. It just annoys me. If you're going to kick off at 8 o'clock, kick off at 8 o'clock. Yeah. Don't kick off at 8:04. Really, really frustrates me. And the hydration breaks I don't find fun.
No.
Those have been talked about to death. I haven't really got anything to add. We know it's the US squeezing advertising space and getting everything in before games and stuff. I've actually watched a little bit of Fox Sports to get the US sort of take on it, and they have been sort of just throwing adverts in left, right, and centre. But Iraq, Norway didn't show any of the anthems. That's obviously a political thing by the US there. They have been showing the national anthems otherwise, but not for that one.
So they're just going to adverts for the hydration breaks and...
Yeah, and then they get in... we come back and we're basically ready to kick off again.
It's mad. We are constantly just looking at adverts. Like, you've got the sponsorship boards, you've got things that are sponsored, everything. Like, the whole reason why the VAR referee stuff is there is because to show the sponsor of who does the screens. Yeah,
that's right, yeah. It does just feel like they've taken some sort of control of FIFA. FIFA don't seem to be in control of how this should be managed and hosted, really.
Yeah, you can never think that FIFA are the good guys, and because the last few World Cups we had a little car driving the ball onto the pitch.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
which I weirdly miss.
Yeah, I think I think as well, we have had, this is the third tournament in a row where there's been big complaints about who the hosts are and what they're up to politically. Even you go back to Brazil in 2014, there was all the stuff about migrant workers, you know, and what they're paying people to build stadiums and stuff. I think this is just something we're going to get used to with hosting World Cups.
Oh yeah, that's just, it's FIFA. The circus comes into town, and then there's always going to be something to moan about.
Yeah, I don't think you can get past that now. Let's talk a little bit about some of the talking points. So, in the USA game against Paraguay, did you see this thing about mistaken identity?
Oh yes, yeah.
So FIFA have said that now this is a new rule that you can overturn decisions if there is a mistaken identity.
Yeah.
Now, what happened here was Tim Ream, according to the referee, fouls Miguel Almiron of Paraguay. He gives him a yellow card. It's a free kick. And as the free kick comes in, he actually stops play while the ball's in the penalty area and says, I've got to go for a VAR check. And VAR tell him, no, you're going to want to go to look to the monitor here. Tim Ream doesn't foul Miguel Almiron, and it's simulation. He dives. He agrees with that. He now takes the card off Ream and gives one to Almiron.
Right.
And they're calling this mistaken identity.
Yeah.
That's just VAR overturning a decision, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why are you calling it mistaken? That's not what mistaken identity is. This isn't where Kieran Gibbs getting the yellow card or the red card for Oxlade-Chamberlain back in the day. Why are we calling it that? And FIFA have come out afterwards and said, you know, this is the correct protocol. This is what we're calling it. Very weird decision. This correct decision because it was simulation. It wasn't a foul. I don't know why we're calling it that. They're patting themselves on the back, but that's not what that is.
No, I don't get that at all.
Good use of the technology was the snickometer technology. You've seen this in the Sweden-Tunisia game?
Yeah.
Sweden benefited from a VAR check where Matthias Vanberg scored against Tunisia from a set piece. He was in an offside position from the set piece, and the snickometer technology detected that Alexander Isak got a touch, and he was then in an onside position when he scored, so they gave the goal. I think this has been used in cricket.
Right. Is it a snickometer there as well?
Yeah, that's what the snicko, I think they call it.
I thought it was something to do with Snickers.
No, I don't think it is.
I thought it was just a sponsored thing. I was like,
I don't know what it's named after. I'm pretty sure it isn't got anything to do with that. Yeah, they call it snicko in cricket. Yeah, so that was used here, which is a good use of technology. It was pretty good. Also in that game, we saw Yassin Ayari celebrate his first goal, but then celebrate his second goal. Very unusual that you see goals not celebrated in international football, don't you?
Yeah.
His parents are from Morocco and Tunisia, but scored for Sweden, so gave it one of the old arms up.
There's been a lot of that. I can't work out if it's because they've got their own celebration plans. There's been a bit of that where they're like, out my way, I've got to do my...
Yes, Ahmad did it, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think that was more he had a celebration planned. Don't come near me, don't touch me.
They seem more aware, like, this is my moment, let me have my picture.
Yeah.
Or they just... Because sometimes when they do it's quite rough as well sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. But I think just enjoy the moment. Don't tell your teammates to get off you and I've got to
do a backflip.
Yeah, I don't know. Ayari, as we said, did celebrate later on.
Yeah, he got over his mum.
Yeah, he scored another banger and decided, I will celebrate this one. Did you see that Erling Haaland, Alexander Sørloth and Christian Dortsvelt all played in Norway's opening game, and their fathers all played together at USA 94. Alf Inge Haaland, Goran Sørloth and Erik Dortsvelt, the ex-Spurs goalkeeper. Playing together 32 years ago. It's pretty fun, isn't it?
Yeah, Nepo babies there.
Yeah, only getting in because of their dad.
Yeah, Haaland.
Erling Haaland's rubbish. Talking of families, have you seen that there are 7 pairs of brothers at this tournament?
No.
Can you name any then? Given that you said no, I take it not.
No.
Okay. The funny thing here is 7 pairs of brothers, but only 3 are representing the same nation. So Theo and Lucas Hernandez of France, Leandro and Janino Bacuna of Curacao, and finally Laros and Deroy Duarte of Cape Verde. So there are 4 sets of brothers playing for different nations.
Yeah. And can they play each other?
Right, so I was looking at this. So you've got Desiree and Guela Dure. Excuse me. So France and Ivory Coast, respectively, they could meet in the round of 32 or the last 16.
Ooh.
Different paths, not likely paths based on where they finish, but it is possible. You've got Nico and Inaki Williams. Nico Williams of Spain, Inaki Williams of Ghana, fairly well established. They can meet in an unlikely quarter or semi-final. Again, probably not going to happen, but could. John Souttar is playing for Scotland, and Harry Souttar of Australia. Those brothers, if things go well, they could meet in the last 16.
Ooh.
If both finished third in their group. So that feels, with New Zealand and Scotland, could happen, I guess. That'd be a fun last 16. We'd have to get through the last 32, which for Scotland probably ain't going to happen. Brian Brobby, that's hard to say. Brian Brobby of the Netherlands and Derek Luckerson of Ghana are brothers, different fathers, different surnames. They can meet in the semi-finals. Again, where the Netherlands and Ghana get there remains to be seen. But yeah, quite unusual. More brothers play for different nations.
Yeah, because there's we haven't had English brothers for a while, have we? Not since the
Nevilles, no. Obviously the Charltons before that.
Yeah.
Any other I can't think of any other brothers. Probably missing something really obvious there.
Yeah, it's probably like
something really embarrassing. Something. Hit us in the comments. Do you see the youngest manager at the tournament?
Yes, that'd be Nagelsmann.
Yes, 38. He faced the oldest manager at the tournament.
Big Dick
Advocat. Yes. He's 78 years old. And
he was managing at
Curacao,
94, wasn't he?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I think Nagelsmann would have been about 6 years old at that point. So that's kind of interesting. Oldest manager ever at a World Cup at 78. That'd be hard to beat. Did you know that Curacao have as many players born in Europe as Germany?
I was not aware of that.
25 out of their 26 players. So 25 of the Curacao squad were born in the Netherlands.
Right.
Only Tahith Chong was born in Curacao. And Germany have a player that was born in Uzbekistan. Valdemir Anton. The rest of their squad were born in Germany, I believe, or certainly in Europe. Quite a strange anomaly there. Tim Payne of New Zealand, you familiar with his work?
I am now.
That's interesting, because he didn't think everyone was famous with his work. Do you want to talk to us about that?
Well, becoming a big influencer now.
Yeah, that's right. So he went from 5,000 followers to 5 million. El Scarzo influencer, do you know who that is? No, nor did I.
But he boosted him, did he?
He boosted him. He gave him a shout out and sent him up to 5 million, and now he's quite well known, having been, according to Tim Payne, the least known player at the tournament.
Cape Verday's goalkeeper also has had a big boost.
He's done a similar thing, hasn't he? Yeah, I've forgotten his name. He's now up to several million as well.
If you do something in World Cup, it's going to do something.
It will do something, yeah. Good for them. Should we talk about someone that is well known?
Who?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, I've heard of him, yeah. He's still here.
Yeah. Became the oldest outfield starter in World Cup history.
Right.
Do you know how many consecutive tournament matches now he's gone without scoring a goal?
No, what is it now?
Have a guess.
10.
It is 10. It is 10.
I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that one.
10 consecutive tournament matches. So that obviously for Ronaldo will be Euros and World Cups without scoring a goal.
Martinez was very much like he scored 25 goals in my 30 matches, but he has scored like 5 in a game.
Yeah, friendlies. Portugal won the Nations League a couple of years ago. He scored in the semi and the final of that. We shouldn't completely discredit that, but he's a hindrance, isn't he?
Yeah.
We talked about this at the Euros. This is not,
We're surprised to see him playing every minute at the Euros. You think, he could do a job coming on, but he is not droppable.
Yeah, and now this is where we've realised this is just what this is, isn't it?
I think we are starting to see the eye rolls from the midfield now. Bruno Fernandes sort of biting his tongue a bit, but just because of the movement, because you can see, I think Henry was talking about this, wasn't he? Saying that as a striker, you need to just get to the line, and he's actually pulling back, getting in the way of the players coming in.
That's right. He was getting into other people's spaces where you want him across the front post, getting into deep areas. Either the front post run to tap something or take players away. And he's not doing that. He's not mobile. And he still gets lots of shots away. But they're scruffy. They're shots from bad places and bad angles. He's a hindrance to them. They'd be much better off because they've got a really, really good team, particularly a good midfield that can control games. I would put them in that top bracket, but for that. Do you know which nation has the most coaches at this tournament?
It's definitely not Iran.
It's not, no.
They weren't allowed any.
There's 2 English coaches, none managing England, of course, but they're not the most.
Yes.
It's Argentina.
Oh, really?
6 coaches managing this tournament. Obviously, Lionel Scaloni manages his own nation. Can you name any more? The US manager?
You've got possibly... I can never say it.
Pochettino. Marcelo Bielsa's the Uruguay manager.
Yeah.
Gustavo Alfaro's the Paraguay manager. Sebastian Beccaceche, I've probably botched that, of Ecuador. And Nestor Lorenzo of Colombia.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot, isn't it? I think there's 3 Italians without Italy being there. But yeah, it's unusual how that happens. Whether it's fashionable, whether it's...
I think Argentinian managers are...
Yeah, maybe. Or whether it's just a bit of a coincidence with how that's fallen. But Carlos Queiroz, managing about his... I think he might be double figures for
he's done a lot.
National teams. He's done so many. He's there again with Ghana. It's very popular to have a foreign coach, and obviously England have got one.
Yeah.
Should we talk about England?
Let's talk about England and our best opening game we've ever had.
Wasn't the last World Cup better than that? Wouldn't we hammer Iran 6-2? Yeah, fair. It does feel like the best.
Yeah.
Last time we won 4-2 at a World Cup?
Would that be... I don't know.
The 66 final.
Oh, I did know that,
yeah, obviously. It was all very positive after the Croatia game, wasn't it?
Definitely.
We're the first team to beat Croatia in a group stage of a World Cup since 2014.
Nice.
That sort of talks to you about, how good they've been in the last few years. 11 shots on target for England is the most we've had since 1998 at any World Cup game.
Nice.
Pretty good, isn't it? And this is the first win England have had against the team inside the top 15 of the FIFA World Rankings at a World Cup since 2002 when we beat Argentina. Croatia ranked 11th. It's a 9-game winless run we've had against teams inside the top 15. We just don't seem to win those games. No. And this is why, as you sort of said, this does feel a bit different.
Yeah, and there was positive subs. It was...
Yeah, very.
End of first half, you're going all things that we might have seen before, but then it all turned.
Yeah, very, very positive second half. I think using the squad and really going for it. And
we do have the best player possibly in the world at the moment.
Yeah.
Kane, where before we're going, is he tired?
Yeah. And he did the business as well. Yeah, really good. Harry Kane became the second player to score for England at 3 World Cups.
Okay.
After?
Rooney?
No.
Lineker?
No.
Shearer?
No.
Charlton?
No. Beckham?
Yeah,
Beckham scored at 3 World Cups.
Did he?
And Harry Kane's only the second. Do you know that Harry Kane's scored more World Cup penalties than anyone ever?
I did not.
Not including shootouts. He scored 5 penalties at World Cups. No one scored more. It's quite funny.
Yeah.
I mean, he's had a bit of stick for scoring, lots of his goals via penalties. But yeah, quite funny.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah. Jude Bellingham's the 3rd man to score at 2 World Cups before the age of 23. The others are...
Owen?
Yes!
Rooney?
No, the other's not English. This is anyone all time.
Mbappe?
No.
Messi?
Go earlier.
Henry?
Much earlier.
French?
No.
Oh, okay. Don't know.
Pele.
Oh, yeah, I remember him.
Yeah. Pele, Owen and Jude Bellingham. 2 different World Cups before the age of 23. Marcus Rashford's the first English player to score at 2 World Cups as a substitute.
Yeah.
Came on again and Did really well, didn't he?
Yeah, so do you start him? Do you go, he's actually really good at coming on as a substitute?
There is something to be said about that.
What did Southgate? They're not substitutes, are they?
Finishers. Yeah. I would consider starting him, but then I think there are certain places in the England team that are, to be rotated. I think Gordon and Rashford, I think we could see that across the tournament regardless of him scoring here, but really good.
Yeah.
You fancy us?
We're in it.
Yeah, for sure. It's really boring when you actually whittle it down and look at the top sides and you go, oh, actually, they've only got like a probability-wise 12% chance of winning the whole. That's kind of boring that you say that about like, the favourites. But there's 4 teams that have been seeded. We're one of those. We are in the mix.
Yeah, and what also happens is you forget who the favourites are when they just crash out in a semi, and then history gets rewritten. And
Absolutely.
You just move on.
Yeah, absolutely that. And there's 6 or 7 that can win it, and then there's obviously those outsiders that can cause an upset. But England are certainly in it, and I'm quite excited about it.
Yeah, that opening game got me excited.
It's a lot of fun. And I like Tuchel, and I like our squad, and yeah.
Yeah, can't even think. I was almost going to turn negative and I'll tell you what I do like. Getting rid of Sweet Carolina.
Oh, yes,
Slowly.
anthems. So the anthems that they've been playing have been good. So we've got Planet Funk and Chase the Sun.
Yeah.
Which is...
darts, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's had an influence there. Don't mind it. We've had Wonderwall as our post-match.
Yeah, because the US sort of... They like... they've just got into our AC, haven't they?
They're just finding out about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been some good ones, but Sweet Caroline is not amongst the official ones being used, which, thank God.
And to be fair, the US influence of having sort of music when goals are scored, I've kind of got into.
Yeah, bit woke, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very basketball and stuff, but
You're happy with it?
Yeah,
I don't care that much. I don't mind. Yeah, added a little something for some of the teams. Bit of Daft Punk during France.
Yeah, that's sensible, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. So any predictions that you've got? I mean, yours pretty much pre-tournament predictions at this point, given how little you said you've watched. Not sure how much I believe him.
What do I predict? I predict that Ronaldo will not score a goal. God,
yeah. So 2 more group games, and then I mean Portugal should go reasonably far. You don't think he'll score any?
No.
If they get a penalty though,
yeah, he's taking it.
We'll see. Yeah. Okay. No. Okay. That's a good prediction.
Yeah. Who do I think is going to go far? I think we might find Senegal.
Yeah, I think a few of the African teams are to be looked at. Morocco, Senegal, Ivory Coast are 3 that I was looking at before the tournament. Yeah, there's some dangers there, but there's so many teams. I know that's sort of, not exactly new ground, but 48 teams. I was going to look at kits, but there's so many good kits as well.
Oh, you're looking at the US kit, aren't you?
I do like the US kit. I've ordered the Mexico home. That's kind of my home nation sort of representation there. But I do like the US home. It's whether I can bring myself. Maybe down the line, I'm not sure.
Who would you get on the back?
It's got to be the LeBron James of soccer, hasn't it? Christian Pulisic.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
If you're going to get it, it makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. It does. A lot of the away shirts I like as well. Curaçao's away shirt's lovely.
Is the Mexico the right green, though?
Oh, do you not think it is?
It could be a little bit more...
Oh,
70, yeah.
Really? Like what, brighter or?
Slightly, yeah.
Oh, okay. It's sort of got the 1998 sort of vibes in the design. I have to see when it turns up. I really like it though. I liked it, seeing it on telly.
Wearing it on the next pod.
If it's here in time, I'll wear it. Yeah, for sure. Representing the hosts. Yeah.
Canadian kit as well.
I like the Canadian kit. I like the away kit, that black one that they've got.
Yeah.
So the hosts have all got good kits, and they're all doing well. So
show that I have watched something. I knew the Canadian.
There you go. There you go.
So maybe that's what I need to do. Shall I watch some football then?
Watch some football for next time, and then when we do our next football podcast, you watching some football could be helpful. Yeah.
Okay. See you on the next one.
Lovely. Excellent stuff. See you next time.
Bye bye.